Good evening, and welcome to the State of the City Address featuring our mayor, the Douglasville Mayor, Rochelle Robinson, presented by Google in partnership with the Douglas County Chamber. I am Trent North, Chair of the Board of Directors for the Douglas County Chamber. I'd like to personally thank you for joining us today. At this time, if everyone could please rise for the presentation of colors from the Douglasville Police Department Honor Guard and the singing of our national anthem by intonation of New Manchester High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, home of the
Was that not amazing? Your students, New Manchester High School. Thank you, intonation. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite to the stage Chris Pumphrey, President of Elevate Douglas Economic Partnership, for our invocation.
I think I'm going to sing the invocation. Good evening, everyone. Let us bow our heads. God, we are ever so grateful to be here today to celebrate the city of Douglasville. We thank you for the many blessings bestowed upon our leadership that work tirelessly to improve the quality of life for the citizens of this community on a daily basis. Thank you for your wisdom and guidance in making tough decisions, and for your grace when we may not seek you first. Continue to bless our mayor and council, judges, public safety officials, staff, and volunteers. Let us always be mindful of putting others before ourselves. Bless this food for the nourishment of our bodies. And all that agreed, say amen.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Ray. I'm President and CEO of the Douglas County Chamber, and I would like to welcome you all here this evening for the state of the city of Douglasville. Before we hear from our fabulous Mayor Robinson, I'd like to take a moment and recognize a few of our special guests in attendance tonight. First of all, I'd like to thank all of our elected leaders who are in the room tonight. Can you please stand and introduce yourselves? We'll start back here with our lovely DA. Point of privilege. Great. Thank you all for being here tonight, and especially our guests from out of town. That's so lovely for you to come and support our mayor here. All right, we also have our 2024 Chamber Board of Directors and Cornerstone Investors. If you guys will all please stand and introduce yourselves as well. Great. Thank you all for being here tonight. If you guys will join me in a round of applause for everyone. I'd also like to take one moment and thank our presenting sponsor for this evening's event, and that is Google. Russell Bonds is here. Where are you at, Russell? I'm not going to make you come speak, but we'll just say thank you. He's all the way in the back. Appreciate Google and all your support. At this time, if you guys will please join me in welcoming our city manager, Douglasville's city manager, Marcia Hampton, to the stage to introduce our keynote speaker.
Good evening, everyone. As Sarah Ray said, I'm Marcia Hampton, City Manager for the City of Douglasville, and it is my privilege to introduce you all to Mayor Rochelle Robinson. I've had the privilege of working with her not only these past 8 years as mayor, but previously 4 years as a city council person for the City of Douglasville. And I would be remiss in saying that, and I said this to her actually last week. It has been a privilege, and I think I speak on behalf of every single employee at the city. We have had a lot of fun. We have done a lot of work in the past 8 years, and it's a testament to our elected officials, which is spearheaded by Mayor Robinson. I can tell you that we would not be able to do the things that we've been able to do over the past years without that leadership. That leadership gives us the freedom to be able to do the things that you all desire as a community, and her voice is heard. So oftentimes I hear her telling me what to do. Her expectations are high, and it is an honor every day to be able to work with someone and for someone who sets those expectations. It makes not only myself, but every single employee at the City of Douglasville better, and I think it makes our community better. So with that, I want to introduce you to Mayor Rochelle Robinson.
Wow. I'm going to take you all on the road with me. Thank you so much for coming this evening, and thank you, City Manager. You are such a blessing to me, and a great advisor and a great friend. And last week, I don't know if you all know this, but our city manager is an adjunct professor, and so she teaches a class at University of West Georgia, Introduction to Public Service or Municipal Government, and she asked me to be one of her guest speakers, so that was a privilege. And we're just very proud of you, city manager. Let's give her a hand. She's an awesome leader. So good evening, and thank you, residents, for coming, as well as Douglasville and Douglas County citizens. And of course, you all have just seen my friends that support me in the Atlanta Regional Commission. I want to thank Mayor Vince Williams, who is mayor of Union City. He is the past president for the Georgia Municipal Association. So all 500 cities in the state of Georgia, he was our president, as well as the National Leagues of Cities, the president, past president for that organization. So all the cities across the entire United States, Mayor Williams was our president. So we thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Mayor Williams. And Chairman Jeff Turner, I don't know if you are from Georgia, but if you are anywhere in the state and the region, you know who Jeff Turner is. He is an awesome chairman in Clayton County. He was a former chief of police, and I think he has other aspirations to be a lawman. So thank you so much, Chairman Turner, for coming. They protect me there at ARC, as well as my colleagues. Thank you for taking time out this evening. I know that we have a lot going on. We have city council meeting coming up on Thursday, so thank you for taking time out of your lives to come. I know, love you too. And any of the Board of Commissioners that may be here or looking online, thank you for all the elected leaders that are here this evening and appointed as well. So we're just going to jump right into it. We thank the Chamber of Commerce as well for being our host, and Google our sponsor. So welcome to the 2023 State of the City for the City of Douglasville. This is a momentous occasion as we gather to highlight the remarkable journey of our community. This evening, we will embark on a voyage through the triumphs, the milestones, and defining moments that have shaped our city into a beacon of excellence. With each passing year, Douglasville continues to shine brightly as a symbol of excellence, drawing inspiration from the dedication of our citizens, the ingenuity of our great businesses, and the tireless efforts of our staff and elected leaders. This year, I stand before you with a profound sense of gratitude and responsibility, having been entrusted once again by the community to serve as your mayor. It is a privilege and an honor. I do not take it for granted. So thank you to the citizens who were gracious enough to vote for me to continue to serve you all. This is not just an endorsement of the work that we have accomplished together. It is a reaffirmation of our shared vision for a bright future. Together, we have propelled Douglasville forward with the future, and together we will continue to pursue even greater heights and excellence and prosperity for the entire community. So let's get started with our financial update. We want to know what's going on with the money. When it comes to the city's finances, we continue to prioritize fiscal responsibility and transparency. We thank our award-winning financial team that is led by our CFO and Assistant City Manager, Ms. Karen Callan. Every year, the city's finances are reviewed by an independent auditor, and this ensures proper reporting and processes. In 2023, the City of Douglasville received awards from the Georgia Finance Officers Association, GFOA, for distinguished budget presentation. This is the fourth time that we have received this distinction. And listen to this. Excellence in financial reporting as well. This is the 22nd year that the City of Douglasville has received this recognition. That's great. Thank you. The city continues to maintain a healthy fund balance. The city's policy is to maintain a 3-month operating cost in our fund balance, but we have currently closer to 10 months. We are not hoarding money. What we're doing with those monies is that we had a service delivery with our county, and we know that we're going to have to pay more for our services with fire, EMS, and animal control, as well as we are preparing for if we have another catastrophe or a pandemic, that we will be prepared for that. In 2023, we saw another year of funds collected from the Tax Allocation District, the TAD, and totaling that cost was $2 million. These funds will be used for city beautification and infrastructure improvements within the TAD area. So you can see the TAD area here. It's our downtown area from the town green all the way to the old mill on Veterans Memorial Highway, the Fairburn Road corridor, which you probably, a lot of people have come in from I-20, and the New Horizons North Side community. Wrapping up the 2016 SPLOST in 2023, we totaled $6.2 million of that 2016 SPLOST fundings were expended. And over this number, roughly $2 million was spent on resurfacing projects in our community. And I want to take this time for personal privilege to thank the over 30 organizations who have adopted a road in the city of Douglasville. A lot of fraternities and sororities and Masonic leagues and Young Republicans and Girl Scouts, 30 roads they have taken to go and pick up litter on Saturdays and paper that people throw on the roads. So we appreciate them giving of their time, and we're trying to resurface those roads so that they'll be nice to ride on and nice in your subdivisions. Now, we started collecting for the 2022 SPLOST, and we thank the citizens for voting for that. We have $550,000 of that 2022 SPLOST that has been spent so far. And of that number, $365,000 was spent on parks and recreation projects. $179,000 were spent on street maintenance, and the remaining amounts went towards public safety equipment. Now, speaking of public safety, our police department, led by our dynamic Dr. Gary Sparks, our chief of police, and the dedicated team, continues to be a shining example of excellence in our city and in the state of Georgia. Our police department continues to focus on being one with the community. They have hoped to break down barriers and fears between police and residents through community outreach programs, events that they continue to have on an ongoing basis. In 2023, the police department hosted 40 community events, and these are just a few of them. I know, isn't that great? Spring and fall festivals, Youth Against Violence, where the chief, Dr. Sparks, started over 12 years ago. He received a National Chiefs Association award for that program. It's a mentoring program for some youth that may be sent by the court system, or parents that maybe they've made a bad decision, but instead of sending them away, we try to revitalize and help them through mentoring. Our Citizens Police Academy, handgun safety clinics, neighborhood cookouts, town hall meetings, information sessions on active shooters, holiday shopping, community rallies, and so much more. They have a bike riding program as well if you want to jump in there and ride some bikes. So our police department has also added a new division of community liaison officers, which will focus on community outreach efforts to assist in more positive citizens' interactions. So these gentlemen, some fathers, some of the police officers who have retired from police departments but live in Douglas County, go to the mall and they try to talk to the kids and make sure that everything is okay at the mall. We had some issues with the movie theater, and so once they see these gentlemen walking in with these jackets on that say community liaison, and they're former police officers, I think they may straighten up a little bit. So as a result of their community engagement efforts, our police department received 2 major awards last year. The State Agency of the Year, the Douglasville Police Department, received that from the FBI National Academy. So your police department, out of all the police departments in the state of Georgia, they are the State Agency of the Year. Yes, wonderful. As well as our very own chief, Dr. Gary Sparks, is the Police Chief of the Year from the FBI National Academy, Georgia chapter. I know. The chief always says he's fit to fight. So I'm so happy to see them being honored for their community and their commitment. The state just reaffirms what we already know in Douglasville, that we have a great public safety department. In addition to the public safety, we're able to purchase new equipment in 2023 to continue making our city a safe place to be. You may have noticed that we have some new flock cameras in our downtown area, and they will spur all over the city. And I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable, but we're trying to help keep everyone safe with these cameras. We have updated training equipment, specialized K-9 units, additional body cameras, and specialized equipment for large event coverages. So if you see some drills happening and some trucks driving in the community, you're like, what is going on? They're just being prepared when we have these large events hosted in the city of Douglasville. Now, as we continue to grow as a city and host larger events, having this equipment on hand will ensure the safety of our event attendees. One reason why we need the new events and equipment is because of the new opening of the Greystone Amphitheater. Yay! It's located in our downtown town green. We were able to host 3 world-renowned Grammy Award-winning artists. We opened the amphitheater in September of 2023. Our first concert was an iconic Miss Gladys Knight, right here from Georgia. I know, she was excellent. She was moving around on the stage and had high heels on. I could not believe it. And her voice was excellent. We had legendary jazz musician Boney James. I didn't know people loved Boney James like that. They were all outside of the amphitheater with chairs. And to closing out the concert series was a Grammy Award superstar and GMA winner Leanne Rimes. And she was excellent. She just got on the piano and started, wasn't she playing away, Councilman Estes, doing praise and worship? It was awesome. So we're excited and very excited about those artists, but we're going to tell you about our new lineup that's coming this season. So in just a couple of weeks, our Grammy-nominated artists will be April 6th, Robin Thicke. May 4th is the New Orleans Who Dat Rebirth Brass Band, Councilman Estes' hometown. Yes, and June 8th will be KC and the Sunshine Band. Do a little dance, make a little love, and get down tonight. Woo, I get down tonight. Okay, I'm sorry, I had a little thing. With the opening of the town green, we were also able to host some of our major city events in the new space, including the popular Stranger Things block party, celebrating the blockbuster hit that was filmed right here in downtown, and our annual Christmas parade in Douglasville Jingle Jamboree was also held at the town green in December. It was great to see everyone down at the town green during this time. With Christmas lights, the official Douglasville Christmas tree was lit. We had our Christmas family, Captain Taylor, trees, photos with Santa, live reindeer. I didn't know the reindeer was for real. They had antlers. I thought they were glued on, but they're really reindeer. So it was wonderful to see so many people here, and we had the lights up until November. So remember this time, this year, the lights will be out from Christmas time all the way through the beginning of the year, so you can go take lots of pictures. So we talked about that, and we'll move on now to the park system. Our parks department is led by our award-winning director, Mr. Chris Bass, and we had another major park project kick off in 2023, and it's the construction that began on Jesse Davis Park. I'm thrilled to announce that the renovations will be completed in fall of 2024. So this year, Judge Caldwell, Jesse Davis Park will be completed. Thank you. In 2021, the citizens voted to approve a $25 million general obligation bond to make much-needed renovations and repairs to the park. New renovations at Jesse Davis Park will include, but not limited to, a new splash pad, a new zero-entry pool to assist those with special needs, a new gym with walking trails, playgrounds, a new community center, a new senior citizen center, expanded parking, new turf on the football field for the award-winning Tiger Cubs, and so much more. Jesse Davis Park is a gateway entry point for people driving into the city from Paulding and Cobb. With these renovations, this park will make a beautiful first impression on our guests in the community. Now, yes, thank you. These new amenities from Greystone Amphitheater to Jesse Davis Park not only make Douglasville a more exciting place for our residents and visitors, but it helps to attract some amazing new businesses into the community to develop projects. And so we'll talk about some of those businesses. One of those businesses is our amazing community sponsor tonight, Google. And we thank Google for all that they've done in the past, and I'm just going to give you some updates. They were the first data center that came to our community, and now we're being known across the country as the data hub. I have an interview on Wednesday with Washington Post, is it? Whom? The Wall Street Journal about data centers. I knew it was something big, but they're talking about data centers. So Google, they immediately plugged in and got involved with helping us to establish free Wi-Fi in our parks and our downtown area. They hosted the Georgia Gravity Games right here in our downtown, and we look forward to them coming back. We had all of the schools participate. When I was growing up, they weren't gravity game cars. They were like go-karts. But some kind of way they make them work now, and they're really fun. They sponsor cybersecurity programs for our students and focus on STEM education in all of our schools, particularly helping middle school girls identify careers in science and technology. They hosted a coding event, and they showed Hidden Figures film before it came out, and had all the middle school girls come to the movie theater, and they gave them these pads, and they start teaching them how to code. So after that, Google, we welcome other companies like Switch and Microsoft, making our community a leading data hub in the United States. So thank you for that. Now, the newest company to join the community is DC Block. I don't know if you've heard about them, but DC Block is a leading provider of connected data centers and dark fiber solutions across the Southeast. I don't know what dark fiber means. Somebody got to tell me what that means. And in 2023, they announced building a new data center campus in Douglasville. They are expected for capital investment of this project to be over $1.2 billion. I know. Also, the Great Point Studios and Lionsgate Atlanta project reached new milestones in 2023 and will start hosting major productions this year. So Hollywood has come to Douglasville. This is a $200 million project and will have a positive economic impact on our entire community. These kinds of projects don't just happen in the community without intentional efforts and planning. The city staff and leadership have spent years completing plans and studies to make these additions to our community possible, and those plans have not stopped. The city manager says, we push her, but she pushes us. So we're excited about that. So in 2023, we started work on several new plans to help outline the future of Douglasville. In 2023, we hired a company to develop a New Horizons marketing plan. So in the area of the north side, we're going to have very creative marketing and zoning, where we'll be able to put stores and coffee shops and community gardens in the area. This plan will help to highlight this emerging area of the community and help developers to know why it's ideal to develop in the area and create new businesses. And just as we do with all of our plans, we have involved our community in the process to make sure that we're attracting the type of projects and businesses that the residents want to see in the area. We had a wonderful dinner here at the conference center, and the people who lived in the area came and put little stickers all over to tell us what they wanted in the community. Now we'll move on to our Parks Department. It is currently updating their Parks Master Plan, which will include information on future infrastructure, trails, parks, walking trails, bicycles, and all types of things to help you stay fit. And we have this program that's called Fit with the Mayor. What's it called, Mr. Cameron? Move with the Mayor. I knew it was something. It's helping me to get fit. Mayor Williams, you do Move with the Mayor? Oh, you smiling, me too. So we do Move with the Mayor. It's from the United States Conference of Mayors, and someone won tennis shoes or something where they were at Hunter Park. So I try to do walk around the park at Hunter Park with the ducks and ride my bike with my daughter, but it's Move with the Mayor. So we want people in the community to get moving. So we're also starting a downtown master plan update. In the previous downtown master plan, citizens came together. You all were very vocal about wanting an amphitheater downtown. And because of this plan and community input, we now have the beautiful new Greystone Amphitheater. As we update the downtown master plan, I can't wait to see what new ideas our community has for our downtown. And this kickoff meeting will take place Thursday, March the 28th, this Thursday at 6 p.m. We're trying to get a hotel to connect to the conference center. We're talking to hoteliers, so cross your fingers and toes. Okay, we're completing the urban redevelopment plan. This will rejuvenate our infrastructure with housing concerns, transportation, and overall aesthetics. We realize that it's becoming very difficult for home ownership, and so we will look at workforce housing. Our son, my husband and I, our son's a firefighter, and he can't afford to buy a home in Douglasville. So we have to look for workforce housing so that he can stay in the community. He doesn't live with us, but he shares with 2 other firefighters. He needs to have his own. We completed a new ADA transition plan to ensure that the entire city is accessible for all of her citizens so that everyone can get around in the community. And we are in the process of updating our comprehensive plan. This is a plan that ultimately will guide the documents for the future of Douglasville to tell you where everything is supposed to be located. Now, it's through these community-based plans that our city continues to build on the foundation of the past while focusing on the promise of our future. The heart of the future is seen in the amazing young people that we have in our community, just like was exhibited this evening from Intonation. Intonation has won national awards for, what's the singing? A cappella, boom shakalaka. So we're excited about them, and they did a wonderful job tonight. The heart of that future is seen from inspiring young entrepreneurs, helping to grow our downtown businesses, a young lady with popcorn over on Front Street near Gumbo's, to amazing artists and musicians coming out of the school system. We could not be prouder of the next generation, and we embrace them. Now, in 2023, we had an opportunity to spotlight one of those talented young people. Her name is, she's from Douglas County High School. She graduated with my daughter, Anna. Her name is Megan Danielle, and she was a finalist for the American Idol. So we worked, I know, wasn't that great? She has a beautiful voice. We worked in partnership with Douglas County government, the school system, thank you, Mr. North, and the American Idol producers. We were able to host a hometown tour for Megan that brought thousands of residents right here in our downtown area to O'Neill Plaza for a parade and a welcome home celebration. We were on TV for American Idol. The event culminated in a concert at Douglas County High School's brand new stadium where even more residents turned out to support Megan, even in the rain. Ooh. But it was an honor to celebrate one of our Douglas County students and her achievements. Megan is a shining example of the talented young people coming out of our school system. We also celebrated one of our former students, which is a 5-time Olympic medal winner, bobsled winner Elena Myers-Taylor, and Christy Caslin, a medal in hurdles, as well as Walton Goggins, who was Emmy nominated for Justified. So they all graduated from Douglas County High Schools, either, it wasn't New Manchester, Douglas County High or Lithia Springs. Now we're talking about our local school system. We deserve to have the recognition, and there's nowhere more apparent in awards received than our own Superintendent Trent North. Mr. North in 2023 was named the Georgia Superintendent of the Year. Stand up, Mr. North, where are you? Where you go? Hey! He was also one of the 4 finalists for the National Superintendent of the Year. So there were 4 finalists across the entire United States, and Superintendent North, you were one of them, and we're very proud of you. So what an achievement and dedication that we have for the students and for our superintendent. We also had Teacher of the Year for the state of Georgia. Where's Mr. Bethel? He left. Casey Bethel, he's a principal now of New Manchester, but he was Teacher of the Year for the state of Georgia. So far, we've talked about the awards and recognitions received by our finance department, about awards winning our police chief and public safety department. The nationally recognized school superintendent and the pursuit of excellence runs through every department in the city. Not everyone has the awards that you can hang on the wall, but we would not receive awards without the entire team. So our entire staff at Douglasville does an excellent job. Now, at the beginning of 2023, I'll tell you about just a couple of more. The Community Relations Department received the Chamber of Commerce's annual Spirit Award. This department is led by Director Jason Post, and they do an excellent job. This award is commitment to the community engagement. This is one of the most forward-facing departments we have. Every social media post, every community event, which there are so many, graphic design, website, printed material, everything that goes on in the city of Douglasville, which every department goes through community development. They are one of the hardest working departments in the city. So you've probably interacted with them. Oh, I know, you can give them a hand. In 2023, the Community Relations Department started a volunteer group called Community Connectors. This group serves as community ambassadors, volunteering at city events, and helping to inform our citizens about local events, activities, and any information that goes on in the city. Now, the Community Relations Department is also forefronting the ones to have these great events. So don't say there is not anything to do in Douglasville. We had over 163 city events in 2023 alone. Clutch your pearls, that's a lot. And some of them were the Independence Day Parade and fireworks, Jingle Jamboree, Christmas Festival and Parade, Stranger Things Block Party, the Church Street Farmers Market. It starts very soon and it goes all the way through September, October. So right around the corner at the old police department, you can go and get fresh vegetables and fruit. Wednesday Wind Down Summer Series. The concerts are going to move from O'Neill Plaza to the Newtown Green. So Councilman Davis is going to help you wobble, wobble, wobble down there for Wednesday Wind Down. Block parties and festivals, bingo and trivia night, town hall meetings, special music events, and so much more. And we even have yoga and brown bag lunches, and we have one, I think, coming up Thursday. So our Community Relations Department makes sure that there's always something to do in Douglasville and plenty for our community to get engaged. The city continuously looks for new and innovative ways to engage with the public. In 2023, we launched a brand new way to interact with our citizens on the front lines. It's with Text My Gov. All of our citizens have the ability to contact the city 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And Mr. Gregg, our Public Works Director, you can tell him about potholes. You can ask any question. If you see a sign that's down, just text it in. And as soon as you do that, a report will be issued to the community department. You can snap a picture of a pothole or a code violation and text it to the city. Those reports will automatically create a work ticket for the appropriate department to follow up with the issue, and we will circle back with you. So community engagement is not only for adults through the award-winning children's series, Douglasville Junior. Our Community Relations Department reaches out to kids in school. This nationally recognized program partners with the Douglas County School System to teach elementary children about local government. In 2023, the city earned a Visionary City Award from the Georgia Municipal Association for its work on Douglasville Junior with Freddie the puppet. You see him? Okay. And we were featured in Georgia Trend magazine for this program as well. So we want to thank the Community Relations Department. And we'll move on to parks, and then I'm going to a couple more updates, and I'll let you all go. So in our parks department, Parks and Recreations also received some major national recognition in 2023. The City of Douglasville's parks, led by Director Chris Bass, was named 2023 Parks Gold Medal winner finalist by the National Recreations and Parks Administration. I know, wasn't that great? There were only 4 finalists in the entire nation for this award, and our Parks Department was one of them. I was so proud to be asked to go and accompany the Parks Department to Dallas to see if we were going to win, but we felt like winners. It was like the Academy Awards or the Grammys. I'm gonna tell y'all, when we walked in there, they had lights strolling, ice sculptures. I said, what the world? It was great. So anyway, the Parks Department, this award spotlights the amazing work done by our Parks Department, offering countless programs, sports, camps, recreation activities. One of the great programs is Kids Day Out Camps. This program is for adults and everything in between our park staff. You can bring your kids there and have a Kids Day Out, and you can go and shop and do something. So we have another talk about our parks. We have a municipal golf course. But before we get there, we have our Parks Department also received a $75,000 Perk Your Park grant from Niagara Water. Now this, oh, I know, wasn't that great? This is improvements to Fowler Field in the Chapel Hill area. So that field floods a lot, but we're gonna have this $75,000. We hope this grant will help with that. So the grant was effort-based, on agency receiving the most support. So it was citizens calling in, and Niagara Water, we received that designation. So we're doing great things in the city. Now we'll move on to West Pines, to our municipal golf course. I love talking about the exciting things happening at West Pines. They have made some wonderful upgrades over the past couple of years to the greens, the bunkers, the golf carts, the cart paths, and that performance center. I need to get in there. When you go in there and you swing, it shows you all your how to swing. And so in 2023, West Pines Golf Course hosted two notable Georgia PGA events. It was the Georgia PGA Head Professionals Championship and the Georgia PGA West Pines Classic. For the first time, we hosted at West Pines a collegiate partnership with Oglethorpe University, which attracted over 20 collegiate universities across the state, and Morehouse College was one of them. We had 100 players nationwide to come to the college collegiate partnership at West Pines, and we look forward to having West Pines host this event in 2024. The GSGA Public Links Championship will be held in September. Now we're expecting 156 players from across the country with this GSGA Public Links Championship. And West Pines also received honors, and this is great. Our golf pros are great pros. So Chris Cartwright and Matt Sanders qualified for the 2024 National PGA Professional Championship. Chris Cartwright was also, you can clap for Chris, that's a lot of work. Thanks, Chris. Chris Cartwright was also nominated for Georgia PGA Professional of the Year and Georgia PGA Merchandiser of the Year. So Chris Cartwright is on fire. So now we're going to move on to another department. Our Human Resources Department is led by our director, Dr. Brian Westfield, and they are a great department as well. So taking care of the community is what we do outside, but Human Resources takes care of everyone on the inside, the staff and elected officials. So last year we received a $20,000 grant and safety grant from the Local Government Risk Management Services, LGRMS, ensuring that the city of Douglasville is a safe place for its employees. I'm excited to say that the city has once again been named one of the healthiest employers to work for by the Atlanta Business Chronicle. Yes. This is the fifth time that the city has received this distinction from the Atlanta Business Chronicle, and we were also named one of the 100 healthiest places to work by Springbuck, a company that analyzes health data, and companies determine the best places to work across the United States. So we were named 100 best places to work for the country and the healthiest place for the Atlanta Business Chronicle. So that's great. So we'll move on to tourism. I know some people want to hear about that. I think today was the day you were supposed to get online and get your tickets for the brass band. I'm not sure. It's Friday? It was this past Friday. I hope, don't call me. I don't have no more tickets. Okay, I'm just playing. Okay, another department is our Convention and Visitors Bureau, the CVB, and tourism, led by our tourism director, Ms. Samantha Rosario. They've been very busy this year with the opening of the Greystone Amphitheater. The Douglasville CVB received a Travel Blazer Award from the Georgia Convention and Visitors Bureau. And the fact that the Greystone Amphitheater won this award in its first year of being open shows how much of an impact it has been on both the community and the West Georgia region. The CVB was also recognized for its innovation in creative marketing. The Discover Douglasville campaign, which encourages visitors to explore the remarkable attractions that make Douglasville a must-visit designation, earned the Davy Award in 2023. So Chairman Turner, you can come over here and eat to Blue Rose Bistro and the Grits Bar. Okay, the City of Douglasville was announced as a winner of the Chamber of Commerce's Large Business of the Year at the Chamber's 2024 Winter Ball. This award recognizes the accomplishments and contributions of a business toward overall health and prosperity in our community. And a sidebar, I was honored also to be named for the Chamber's Community Servant of the Year. I didn't win, but you know, it's like the Academy Awards, I was nominated, so I was happy with it. Our city staff continues to stand out and shine not only in our community, but on a state and national level. And speaking of that, the Mayor Williams and I attend United States Conference of Mayors. It's a conference that invites mayors who have a population of 30,000 citizens or more to come to Washington, D.C. to attend the United States Conference of Mayors. In that institute, they had a city design conference that was held in Tulane University in Louisiana, and I was one of 6 mayors across the country to go to New Orleans and present the city of Douglasville for those students, those architectural students, to look at our city and analyze how we're doing in Georgia. So that was a blessing. Some more things about our city. We've been named by the Georgia Municipal Association as the City of Ethics. And in April of 2023, we also received the official designation as a City of Civility. We treat people how we want to be treated. The success of a company depends on its leaders, and I'm proud to say that our Deputy City Manager, Ms. Chelsea Jackson, and our City Manager, Ms. Marcia Hampton, are major reasons for all the success over the city for this past year. In 2023, Ms. Hampton received the Pillar of Professional Excellence Award from the Georgia City County Management Association. Now, this award, I'm gonna tell you how deep this award is. It's chosen by all the city and county managers across the state of Georgia. It's not given every year, but only when there is a manager that is determined by deserving this award. Our city manager was the first African-American to receive this award, first woman, first African-American, and I'm thrilled to have such a talented and esteemed public servant spearheading our employees on our day-to-day operations. Congratulations, Ms. Hampton. Deputy City Manager, what's going on with her? Is this something? You can say, go tell it, City Manager. I don't want to steal the thunder. You come and announce it in the microphone. I know, because I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to say. That's what I don't want to say. Okay. We're going to break the rules?
We're going to break the rules.
Okay.
So she probably doesn't want me to do this, but one of the things that I mentioned to Chelsea when she first got on board, I said, hey, look, there's some things that I'm not going to necessarily be able to accomplish in my career, but you're going to go ahead and do it. So usually I'm always volunteering her a lot of things. Well, just recently, as I continue to push her, and she has been nominated for the Southeast Region Vice President of the International City County Managers Association. And that is a really big deal. It's a huge deal because not only did she go against 10 managers within the Southeast, but it's an extremely political type of appointment. So it's over 5,000 city and county managers, not only in the United States, but also internationally. So she will be serving on that board, representing Georgia and representing Douglasville. So yes, so that's what we're on.
We have some rock stars. Now, as I close this year's State of the City address, thank you, City Manager, we have a new City Council member. She's a baby. She's so sweet. Her name is Elena Hudson. We believe she is the youngest council member ever to serve since 1875. Yes. She started serving in college. She worked with the DDA, and it's not about self, it's about the community. And we appreciate her. She is one of, are you the third generation? Third generation with Hudson's Barbecue House. I don't know if it has some skins over there, some baked beans. And so we just thank her for running and being elected. And she also has the pink food truck. So if you see this superstar, stand up, Miss Elena, our new council member. Yay! So I'm filled with a profound sense of pride and optimism for the future of Douglasville. From our financial stability to our relentless pursuit of excellence and all of the endeavors, we've proven time and time again that Douglasville stands as a shining example of what can be achieved through collaboration, innovation, and unwavering determination. As we look ahead to the road that lies before us, let us carry this torch of excellence with resolve. Let us continue to build upon the foundation of our past achievements, guided by our shared vision for a brighter tomorrow. Together, we will navigate the challenges, seize the opportunities, and write the next chapter as the story of Douglasville, and it will be no doubt a great chapter. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for taking time to come out this evening, to our residents, our leaders, our partners, for your support and dedication to our community. With your continued commitment and the spirit of excellence that defines us, I'm confident that the future of Douglasville is brighter than ever. And thank you for your time and attendance this evening. God bless you. God bless the city of Douglasville, Douglas County, the state of Georgia, and God bless America. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for the things